Well, next is Dens Park, the Dundee manager Neil McCann up against one of his former clubs. The Hearts manager Craig Levein still unbeaten since his return to the dugout.
Dundee manager Neil McCann makes 4 changes to the side that drew last weekend at Kilmarnock. Kerr, Leach Smith, Allen and El Bakhtaoui are out. Musa, O'Dea, O'Hara and McGowan come in for Dundee. Hearts drew 1 apiece at Partick Thistle. Kyle Lafferty returns to the top team, and born in April 2001, 16-year-old Harry Cochrane makes his debut for Hearts. There's no Don Cowie or Grzelak who drops onto the bench. Kevin Holt with the corner. It's a good floated corner, and O'Dea and Waddle both coming together. Dan O'Dea back from suspension. Just got ahead of his younger colleague. Callahan looking for runners. Conor Randall is his man. The low shot across. Scott Bain, Stranley across his goal. Good run from Conor Randall. Yet to score for Hearts. This is his 7th appearance. Looks teasing. Holt's corner. On the left hand side this time. Jack Henry's made a good run. And it comes. Kurt Waddle's free! And the opening goal smacks of simplicity. It's a first senior goal for Kurt Waddle. All alone in the penalty area, simply guided the header away. Bennett and Randall seemed to come together, and that allowed the space. Smith. Walker. Sends it long. Lafferty and Holt go together. Lafferty goes down. Well, he's claiming for something. Michael Banks, the assistant on that side, steps in. Didn't appear to be too much in it. Lafferty says he got his heels caught. Didn't look like it. Gonsalves, always strong. Into the box he goes. Tries to cut it back. They've touched off Jack Henry. And Scott Bain with a save. It's so hard to knock off the ball. That's a good save from the keeper. Blavin long. Gonsalves up against O'Dea. He's got past and rattles the shot in off the bar. Bounces past Callahan. Well, the question will be, did Scott Bain get a touch? Also a question, was there a push on the Hearts striker? Again, his strength was there, and that grazed the gloves of Scott Bain. Deacon, O'Hara will go on the overlap. O'Hara looks to drive it across. Musa is there, McLaughlin. I think they'd want more from the striker there, Dundee. Just didn't seem to come down for him. Good play from O'Hara. He flicked it up and just stabbed it at the goal. Just one draw in the last 10 Scottish Premiership meetings of these sides. Dundee ahead. Musa. That's bizarre. Kyle Lafferty could get there first. He has done so from an angle. Draws Hearts level. Sophie Musa, only he knows why he tried the back pass. Kyle Lafferty nipped in, ever alert, and all of a sudden Hearts are level, and Dundee, the architects of their own downfall. Gonsalves up against Holt. Holt down, back up again. Gonsalves tries the nutmeg. Holt down again. Ball into the box. Foden's header. Back inside onto Walker. Walker takes it for a little stroll. Back onto Randall, back onto Walker. Scott Bain with a save. Well, Dundee, well, there's so many bodies back for Dundee, but Walker found a way through. Laid it off to Conor Randall. Beautiful little pass back, and the goalkeeper doing his job. Randall in towards Gonsalves. Inovic. Back onto Walker, and it's Bain again. Milinkovic did really well to hold off. Heard the shout from Jamie Walker. Still to score this season. Close again. McLaughlin starts to try and build again. Callahan does well. On to Jamie Walker again. Dundee on the back foot. Walker plays it through to Lafferty. First touch, not good enough. Ball came across his body. No wonder he looks skyward. Again, Dundee with numbers, but undone. McGowan chasing Walker. Well cleared. El Bakhtaoui leading the chase. Leach Smith. Blavin with him. Dundee coming forward, looking for a winner. Leach Smith. McLaughlin with a save at the post. Corner Dundee. Been a really good end to the game. Both teams trying to find a winner. And McLaughlin denying Leach Smith. Blaven and Waddle line up. Plenty of battles. McGowan sends it in. Waddle's free again! And the youngster has taken the points for Dundee. Scored his first senior goal in the first half. Gets his second in the second half. Got free from Blaven. That caused the gap. And Kerr Waddle gets the points for Dundee.
I thought for the first half we were excellent. We played a 3 today for the first time. We worked on it all week, and although the crowd were really nervous, I was really calm because I trusted them, and eventually I think Hearts really struggled to deal with it. Got a great goal through Big Kerr, he's so good in the air, and then Hearts changed it. To be fair, they put us under a bit of pressure.
I was happy with them all from the point of view of the way we played, particularly in the second half. I think the change of shape helped. I think we looked a little bit more comfortable. So I was happy, yeah. I mean, I was happy the way they performed. I was happy with the effort they put in. And that's what makes this so sickening, is that to lose 2 goals at set pieces is just a nonsense.
Well, it was a great day for Kerr, Waddle and Dundee. We highlighted Dundee's frailties at set pieces a few weeks ago, Michael. Yesterday, well, it was Hearts had the frailties.
Yeah, they came up trumps at set plays for Dundee, and you heard Craig Levein there saying it was a nonsense. It certainly wasn't particularly good. Here's Kerr Waddle getting a run on Conor Randall. When you see it from the other angle, he runs into his own man, Christophe Berra. He gets clotheslined by Christophe, and it means that Kerr Waddle gets a free header. And if that wasn't bad enough, that was just before half-time. This is just before the end of the game. Prince Blaven's got him, and then he just lets him run away. And he gets a free header, bang, back in the net, he wins it. Well, this is it. Yeah, he's looking as if he got, you know, a real bad one. But if you see this is pathetic. Kerr Waddle just runs past him, catches him on the chin, and then he stops. That's just not good enough defending. And, you know, that aside, the game was pretty poor. It was a really poor game, lacking in quality. And, you know, Craig Levein saying that he was happy with many aspects of the game. I'm not sure that the travelling support would have been happy, because
where are Hearts
right now?
Where are Hearts right now?
They are back in Edinburgh, and I think they're about 7th in the table. It's not very good. The
style of football is not great. It's very direct and attritional, isn't it?
It is, and there's not a great deal of creativity. There's not a great deal of pace in the side, and they've got a big, you know, run coming up of home games, which should hopefully give them an opportunity to start climbing the table. But in the grand scheme of things, that wasn't good enough.
How strong is that squad, Michael?
Average. You know, Hearts should be up there challenging for Europe, and I'm not convinced that with the squad that's there and the way that they're playing, that they're going to be challenging for Europe, unfortunately.
Good win for Dundee, though, Stephen. Reasons to be cheerful, and yeah, it had the feel of a big win, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Neil mentioned they changed to a back 3. They were trying to be expansive, building from the back. He's got faith in his players to carry out his instructions. So they're doing well. They're taking 7 points from 9, built up a wee bit of momentum, and they're starting to look like a really decent side.
Yeah, a cohesive feel at Dens Park all of a sudden, or is it too early to say for you, Michael?
I think, you know, the problem for Dundee has been scoring goals. They get 2 from set plays there, and I think, you know, Neil McCann will just be looking to try and get his strikers scoring a few more goals, and then he'll be a bit more confident of how the season will pan out.
Massive for Neil McCann. You can tell how pleased he was at the end there, Stephen. So going into the international break with 3 points.
Yeah, well, they play Celtic after the international break, but then they've got 3 really winnable games after that. I think it's Partick, Motherwell and Hamilton.
OK.